Hello folks, today we're going to be talking about organic chemistry, and organic chemistry is the study of carbon chains. So we're looking down at the ground here and you're taking a look at this, and this might appear to be more than one chain, but surprise, surprise, you will see that when we look at this, we actually have two ends, and two ends means that that's only one chain. How can I make this have two chains? Real simple. I'm going to take a chain and link it right on there. As you can see, that's a discolored chain coming off the main chain. Okay, so we're going to have to be able to train our eye to look for the longest chain. Now sometimes these things bend and twist, but we have to look. Now if you take a look, the silver chain that I have here is much longer than the little rusted chain that's coming off that. What we call the rusted chain coming off the main chain is the same thing you call it coming off a tree. Call it a branch. Now I'm going to add a few things onto this carbon chain here. Supposedly we'll call it a carbon chain. Add one of those. Add one of those. Add one of those. And of course the wind is blowing today, so these will probably go all over my yard and everybody will love me. Okay, I'm going to add two of those. Now those two cans are Dr. Pepper cans. That can is a Pepsi. That can is a Pepsi. And that can is a Pepsi. And you might be saying to yourself, how many times did Mr. Zakari say Pepsi? Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi? Sounds like 3 times. Well, that's a tri-Pepsi that I see there. Well, where is the tri-Pepsi? Are they all on the same part of the chain? Nope. One is there, and one is there, and one is there, and that gives me a different location for each one of those Pepsis. I take a look at where the two Dr. Peppers are. They're on the same position off a carbon chain over here. So since that's probably the first carbon on the chain, I would say that that's a 1,1 di Pepsi, whatever that chain is. And that's a long chain, as you can see there. But it's easier to do this on paper once you get the idea of what a carbon chain is all about. So hopefully this kind of gives you a better vision of chains and how you're supposed to see them in the context. There we are. That's kind of, that right there would be two things hanging off the first carbon, say. Something hanging off the third carbon, the fourth carbon, maybe the fifth carbon. This right here would be like a carbon branch coming off of the main chain. That would be addressed, and then the carbon chain runs all the way out here. Now notice at this end up here, I labeled this the carbon 1 down here, because all the action seems to be on this chain. If I back up far enough that you can see the whole chain, most of the action is not on the left side of this chain, it's on the right side of the chain. So my numbering on this chain is going to be right down there. That's my lowest number, and that's my highest number right there. So you just number it one way, and once you lock in on that one way, it's based on where all the action is. As you can see, the action on the chain is off center to the right, so I'm numbering it from the right side where I'm standing right now over to the left side. The high numbers go away from the action, the low numbers are near the action. That's how you try to number a chain. I'll do this more on paper in a little bit.